I noticed I have a habit of whenever I push record, I always go, damn.
Yeah?
Damn.
So is that the equivalent of Eddie's slurp?
He hasn't done the slurp in a while. You want to do it? Let me pull my zipper out. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Beta Nights. My name is Fidel. Joining me on this episode is Eddie and Jose.
What's up?
Damn, that was a good one.
That was a good one, dude.
Thanks.
You don't know? You don't have headphones on?
Yes, I do.
So I've only watched one thing. I've only been watching one thing since we last recorded.
Roswar.
Let's talk about
Well, two things then. Have you watched a bunch of stuff or no?
I think 2 things.
Damn.
It's been a short week, dude.
Hey, so what's your excuse for missing last week?
Business in Mexico.
Damn. Hey, what's more important?
Getting ready for the summer.
That's right.
You know, supplemental income.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
me
right.
and Fidel are gonna rent it out one of these days, dude.
You should.
I'd be down.
It's cool.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
down to let Eddie pay for it.
I mean, you guys can just come with me and not pay at all.
I'm down with that too. Oh, means I gotta get a
sick.
passport though.
They have vegan food out there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put you
I
on
don't
some
wanna go
vegan, some cool vegan vegetarian type spots.
I was about to make a joke. I'll say the same thing. I don't want to go anymore. Motherfucker.
I only eat real food.
Yeah.
I only eat processed food. I only eat processed meats and cheeses.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I consume.
So Del Taco took the rain, dude.
I know.
I saw that post.
It's always been number one in
Deserving,
my
dude.
heart.
Deserving.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
I love Del Taco, but I don't agree.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think top is?
I think the best fast food spot. I don't know. I wouldn't give.
Really? That's your argument? I don't agree with that. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. That's my argument. What's up? Because I haven't thought about it, but I for some reason something in me is saying like I don't agree with that. I love Del Taco.
Are you just being a contrarian, dude?
Oh what? No, I'm Mexican, dude.
I thought you were American.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't put it at number one though.
I would.
I would for like me, but I feel like
Oh, like in
as
general?
like as a general like popular, I guess. I'm surprised like In-N-Out or McDonald's isn't up there as number one.
McDonald's has ass, though.
Dude, McDonald's fucking sucks now.
McDonald's has always sucked.
It all has always sucked, but there was a point where it's like you could get a good amount with like a little bit of money.
Yeah,
And now it's like fucking expensive and
it is.
it doesn't justify the quality of food.
Yeah. The In-N-Out and Del Taco seem to be like the cheapest ones.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can go, when I take the family to In-N-Out, dude, I get surprised every time I look at the receipt and I'm just like, God damn, how did that happen? You know?
Yeah.
It's so affordable. But they don't got that, they can't go bold at In-N-Out, dude.
Yeah. Wasn't there a time when like Del Taco didn't have Dr. Pepper also?
I don't know.
I feel like there was.
I don't really drink Dr. Pepper like that.
The fuck out of my house.
All right, later.
Dude, Dr. Pepper's the best soda.
It's bomb, dude.
Yeah. I don't drink soda, but when I did, that was my go-to.
The fuck out of my
Dr.
house.
Pepper Cherry was bomb, dude.
The fuck out of my house.
I'm outside, dude. I'm in my car.
We're actually doing this over a Zoom call. So,
I'm already at home, dude.
so how was Mexico?
It was cool, I mean, got to hang out. We took the PS5 and the PS4, so Joseph and I got to play some Fortnite. But it was mostly like trying to get shit done, dude. Because
Yeah.
we had a lot of stuff we have to do. Because like occasionally the city will shut off the water, and so a lot of the residents have like tanks on the top of their house.
Yeah.
Well, we have like a big ass vault underneath the house, and we just been having trouble with moving more water. So we've had to replace the pump to a bigger pump, and then trying to figure out like which valves are going to what, and then
Oh, so you have like backup. in
yeah.
case-
So like when they shut it off, like we have access to like a shitload of water. Like if you see the size of the tanks that people have on the roofs,
So it'll be good for a couple days then.
oh dude, like for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. Like the vault is gigantic. And we had to install like a second water heater just because we have to. The pipes are small, and then you have to move it throughout like 2 stories. You know, so it just kind of takes a while. And then just kind of like going through the checklist, like hey, we got to switch some of the codes for some of the doors. We figured out that the fire pit, like it's kind of fucked up. Like it you can turn it on, but it won't stay on. So it's like fuck. Now we got to get another fire pit.
Yeah.
And the plants from the next door neighbor, like they'll overgrow into like where the garage is in the front. So the
So you
garage,
fucked 'em up?
it's too. I wish. It's a two car garage, but there's no like it's open air. So then the plants just overgrow, and you have to kind of like hunch over
Yeah.
to get through it. So we went to the Home Depot that's over there and just got some hedge trimmers, and then I just fucking went ham out there, dude. So just like general upkeep, you know, because it's slow right now because it gets cold, dude. Like it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
And like all the houses are made out of concrete, so like it's
yeah.
just cold, you know.
That's how it gets in here.
Dude, and like we have space heaters and stuff, but I mean like we have like all 3 of them running like while we're on the couch. But other than just like having it be like productive, you know, it was cool. We were there for a couple days, and then when we drove back on Saturday morning, I didn't go through secondary, so that was awesome. It was very quick.
Was that like a first time in a while?
In years,
Yeah.
years, dude.
Because I remember you would always say like they would always stop you.
All the time, dude.
Yeah.
Every single time. Like I have to put my flashers on, pull into the thing, get everybody out of the car, open up all the doors, and then they go through fucking everything, dude. Like the one time I didn't bring weed, dude. Like they didn't check. I was like, man, I should have brought some. But yeah, no, it was cool. You know, I enjoyed eating out there, dude. You know, we have like go-to spots, and we try to find a couple of new spots. But my favorite spot that's like around the corner, it got bought out and it changed. So it looks much nicer, and it's like a buffet now. So I want to try it, but when I go back, we're planning to maybe kind of pivot our annual family vacation plans to maybe go out there for a week. So we're gonna try and block it out for the week following 4th of July, and go out there for the 4th of July and stay there the whole following week. Because we've never like stayed there that long. It's always been just for a few days.
Just put in your request with me. I'll see if I'll approve it.
All right, for sure. Thanks, boss.
So how long of a drive is it from like the border to where the house is at?
It's like going to Vegas.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
It's not bad, dude.
Yeah, it's not
Actually,
bad.
it's funny because every time we have this conversation, and I to me it feels like driving to Vegas, but like Vegas seems longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird though. Like because if you were to look at like on the directions, it's,
Well, isn't it mostly uphill going to Vegas?
yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
that's why.
Maybe, and it's like all desert.
Yeah.
Like going to Ensenada, it's like you mean down Temecula, San Diego, and you're at the border, and then you go through Tijuana, and then Rosarito, and then it's just like the cliffs and shit, and then it spits you out. You ride at a city called El Salsal, and that's maybe about another 20 minute drive to our house. And our house is like almost on the beach, dude. So it's a little more scenic, you know, and it's cool. It's better when it's during the day because you get to see more.
Yeah.
And then at night, at least it used to be sketch just because like, dude, the cliffs are, dude, they're gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Like sharp turns and like, dude, if you're not watching your speed, like you could fly off the fucking cliff and like plummet like hundreds of feet to your death.
I'm so down.
Dude, but like they've really done a lot. So there's 2 ways to get there. They have like what they call the autopista, and then they have like the regular like road. So the regular road is like the longer like scenic route,
Yeah.
you know, finger quote, but like it's fucked up roads, you know, and you're just kind of going through like the towns. But the autopista is different. You have like 3 checkpoints that you go through, like toll roads.
Oh, okay.
And you get, it's like, I don't know, $2 and like 30 cents.
Yeah, at each booth.
and there's a total of 3, and the streets are nice, dude. So like they put the money that you give them to work, and
That's good.
Yeah, the streets are beautiful. They're freshly paved, and the lights all constantly doing construction, but to just constantly better it. And they give you like the little tickets, and those tickets I learned not long ago that if you hold on to it, then that is like your insurance, your temporary insurance while you're on that road. So like say if you're to break down or something like that, like it pays for some of the stuff like a tow truck or roadside assistance, you know. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. So typically I would just throw it away.
Yeah.
But now I hold on to that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. So it's cool. They have a cool system, you know. So it's not that far of a drive. It's decent. Like I said, if Vegas seems longer, but it's about the same, if not maybe a little shorter than going to Ensenada. Depending on the traffic, like going in, like when we went after work on a Wednesday, and it was pretty crazy, like getting into Mexico right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all the people who have like California plates, but they live in Tijuana, but work out in the U.S.
Yeah.
And like, dude, that gets crazy right there, dude.
Yeah.
Like people drive like where you can barely fit a piece of paper between the cars.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. And like they fucking go from one lane to the other, like without using signals, and like you have to really be like paying attention and on your A game, or like somebody can pull in front of you and you can fucking hit them, dude.
Yeah.
People like talking shit to each other all the time. Like, so I'm like two hands on the wheel. I'm just like, fuck this, you know.
And you got back like the morning of Saturday or the night before?
The Saturday morning. So we like woke up at around like 5ish in the morning, and we just head back. We were back at the house by like 10.
Yeah, because I remember when I got to the jet that night, Diane had went with me. We're the first ones there, literally the first ones there besides Jacob. And like I was talking to Jacob for a little bit, and he's like, yeah, Jose said he was gonna be here at 6:30, and like it's not 6:30, it's already 6:30. And I was like, yeah, he told me 6:32. That's why I came at this time. And then he's like, oh, but he's like coming from Ensenada, huh? Like straight from Ensenada. I was like, I think so. I'm not sure. I don't think he's coming straight here from there, but
No, I went home, and then like we cleaned the house and like push it away, because like if I don't do that kind of stuff, dude, like the fucking luggage is gonna sit there with the clothes in it, you know. So I kind of just took advantage of that time, and I took a nap, and then I had Birdie with me, and that dude just lagged it, and so I told him, I was like, bro, you're making me late, dog, you know, because my plan was to go and then stop somewhere to get some food, eat on the way, and then show up there on time, but we ended up like just being behind schedule, and I was as hungry as fuck. Yeah. So we just stopped at that taco spot that's right down the street, like literally like the next block over.
was it any good?
I thought it was bomb, dude.
Yeah.
Thought it was good. I mean, there was mad people in there, you know, so like it was busy.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good sign, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I'm actually glad I got there that early though, because I did have a chance to talk with Jacob, because I haven't seen him in like 10 years, dude.
I know it's been a while, huh?
Been a while. Or like I saw him the last time you guys played there, but I didn't like have a conversation with him. So like I haven't had a conversation with him in like 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were just talking, and I told him, I had asked him, I was like, how often do you throw shows here? And he's like, I try to do it at least like three to four times like a month, maybe. I'm like, oh, okay. And I told him, I was like, is it usually just you, or do you like have some help? He's like, I'll have help sometimes, but most of the time it's just me. And so like I gave him my number, and I was like, dude, I live like 15, 20 minutes from here. If it's on a Saturday, like, and I'm like, hit me up, and if you need some help, and I'm down if I'm available. Like I'm down to come help you out, even just like be at the door, or like if you need, like if something goes down, you need some help with something, like or you just cleaning up or something, just hit me up, dude.
Yeah, he and I had a similar conversation. I think after the fact we were talking. I might be helping him out, like when he has shows there. I might do some of the sound for him. So like I get to cut my teeth on doing live audio. Yeah, like that. So it'd be kind of cool. I'm thinking about investing in some like a good mixer and stuff. Yeah, so I can kind of help run some like front of house shit.
Cause he also told me like some some shows like that he has planned coming up.
Oh yeah,
and then like he told me about one that like somebody hit him up about doing there, and he was just like, I don't know, that's gonna be too crazy. Like but I was like, dude, that like just hit me up. Like if you ever need any help with any of it, like just hit me up.
For sure. Because you can see like how that venue could utilize someone at the door, but then also someone like kind of helping with like the bands, but also someone kind of like helping like.
Just keep an eye on shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I don't want to say policing because that's
Yeah.
gross.
No, yeah, it is gross. But like at the same time, you don't want people starting to like fight and fuck shit up, you know?
Exactly, because you don't
then
want it to
burn
be
the
like a
spot.
exactly.
Yeah. So what's up, Eddie?
I know now you can talk all that shit to my face, dude.
Oh damn, dude, I'm on the spot. That show was whack.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. It's like you got that bitch in your blood, dude.
I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. Whatever, leave me alone.
Have we talked about the Birdcage Comics show?
No.
We haven't talked about it right, on mic. Oh, okay. Yeah, we won't have to talk about it.
You would have thought that was tight.
What was it? Which one was that one?
It's just the show that we decided to go to just to check out. It was just like some random
just a
bands.
random show?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was in San Bernardino at the spot called Birdcage Comics Cafe, which I was under the impression it was just a comic book store, but it's like it's a cafe that publishes like independent comics, basically.
Yeah, and it's like very inclusive. So there's a lot of like trans, like non-binary, like publications.
Yeah.
So they have like some like representation
In San Bernardino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Right off
crazy.
of like what, Waterman?
Yeah, like right off Waterman and Hospitality, I believe.
It's like not far. Like when you think about in comparison to where the Jet's at,
Yeah, it's not
it's
far.
it's much closer than the Jet.
Yeah.
That sounds tight.
No, but it was cool. Like, and we had gotten there.
So it's
and
just a bunch of random bands you never heard of?
no, we heard of them. It was just
A random show?
yeah, just a random show.
Like that. I don't know if you know who Gabe Ochoa is. He was in Bound and Blood. Well, he has a band called Darasum right now, and there's a few other bands like March for Death.
And then Cold Stare, who had changed
Cold
their name
Stare.
to Dying Breath,
That's right, Dying Breath.
they played a
Yeah.
lot of Hatebreed covers.
There was a lot of Hatebreed covers, huh?
I think there was three. I think
Yeah.
there was three Hatebreed
Different
covers.
bands or same band?
Three different bands.
Different band, yeah.
But hey, it was fucking tight.
And we saw Derek there. That was cool.
Oh yeah. I don't think he knows Derek.
Derek was also in Hordes.
He was the original bass player
Yeah.
of Hordes.
I
Before
think I know
Ronnie.
who he is. I've never
Tall
actually
guy?
talked to him, yeah.
He was another one. Like when we ran into him, he was like, "Dude, I haven't seen you in like 10 years."
Yeah, for real.
I was like, "Oh shit, it has been that long." He's like all about like his jujitsu and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember showing up and we were trying to find a spot to park, and I drove through the parking lot and I saw a bunch of people, and in my head I was like, "Damn, is that the line? Like, is that the line to get in?" That was the show. It was in the parking lot.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's sick.
It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It was like outside, and you know, like the way that it sounded was like a backyard show.
Yeah,
And then at some point, like the ghetto bird showed up, dude.
Yeah?
The cops pulled up.
yeah. And
But they didn't shut it down though.
They didn't
Oh,
shut
no?
it down.
I thought they
no.
were going to. They were circling around for a bit.
Yeah,
And
they didn't
like,
shine the light.
yeah, there was a point in time where everybody was kind of like, "Is that for us?" And maybe if 5 minutes had gone by, and we're like, "Oh, that's definitely for us."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, nothing happened. Like
Nothing
they just
happened.
kind of like,
Bored? Nothing better?
yeah,
to do?
I guess maybe they were just kind of scoping it out or something.
Yeah,
And we're just
yeah,
like,
sure.
I guess there's nothing going on here.
No vandalism or something going on.
Yeah, you know, and it was mostly like a younger crowd. Like we were having that conversation about like what we thought the median age range was.
yeah.
Like what 19? We said like maybe 19 or 20,
I would say so.
like 19ish.
There was a lot of younger kids there too.
Yeah.
Like, cause I had made the comment of like,
Was
like
it a
damn,
free show or no?
no. I had made the comment that I was like, man, there's a lot of like kids here that are like moshing and like going crazy to like this kind of music when we were going to shows weren't even alive yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy to think about.
yeah,
Yeah, that is crazy to think about.
Like we were that age.
yeah.
You know.
But it was cool.
nuts.
It was cool. Like, Darasum covered Hatebreed. The band before them also
Mm-hmm.
covered Hatebreed. I don't know who it was that was before them though. But did Dying Breath cover Hatebreed?
I don't know. I think Mark for Dead or whatever.
Mark for Death.
Mark for Death.
Were they the ones that covered?
I think so. I'm bummed that we missed 100 Putazos though.
Oh yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I follow the guitar player of that band. He added me randomly. I didn't know that he was like, because the first time I heard about that band, I thought like it's obviously like a funny name.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a joke band, like it was like complete like, but
I think he was just trying to get it off the ground.
yeah, but But yeah, that guy's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
posts.
he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool, dude.
Yeah.
His name is like Trevor, right, or something.
Trevor, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, when they started posting shit, when it was just him and like the drummer,
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's
what?
a full band now, like, or is it still just him and drummer?
No, they have a full band.
Oh, okay.
So they have like the vocalist, they have a bass player, and the bass player I believe works at my daughter's school. Like, I was telling
Oh,
Fidel,
that's right. That's
I was telling
right.
Fidel that one time, like I went to go, I had gone off of work a little early, and I went to go pick up Naraya from school, and I was normally her teacher like gives me like a rundown of like her day.
Mm-hmm.
So as she was giving me the rundown, dude walks by and he's like, "Hit him where it hurts," and then we both kind of look and we're like, "What the fuck," you know? And he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "We used to watch you guys play all the time. 100 putazos. Hey, I'll catch you later." And I was like, "All right, cool, man, yeah." And then her teacher looks at me and she's like, "Oh, sports." she thought we were talking about like how we used to play like sports.
Fucking sport.
Yeah. I was like, sorry, wrong kind of nerd.
That's funny.
Sports. Damn. What kind of teams hit him where it hurts? And 100 putazos?
He's like, "Oh, you used to play all the time, you know?" Like, I mean, I'm flattered that she thought like I looked like I was athletic, you know?
No, but it was a cool show. You had said that like you got back from Ensenada that morning, that Saturday from the jet show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, were you tired at all at the show?
I'm always tired, bro.
Yeah,
I'm always tired. Like, even like tomorrow, dude. So like,
I know.
I
I'm gonna go straight there. I might show up in uniform.
So I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, right? I'm gonna hit some numbers, you know, and then I gotta go home, get ready, and I'm taking Joseph to Top Golf because we have I have a work event,
Yeah.
and I'm bringing Joseph as my +1, and then straight from Top Golf we're going straight over to the show. You know,
The same place and the.
no, it's at the Haven, which is
Aladdin Juniors?
what used to be
Oh, okay.
Aladdin Junior. Yeah,
Half of Aladdin Juniors.
the show part.
Yeah, because it's not connected anymore.
Those are two different businesses now.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the last time I was over there, I haven't gone to a show there yet, but I've walked by there a few times, and that's what it looks like. It looks like they closed it off. Like they're not connected at all anymore.
It's crazy to think that like that's where For the Children like started having their shows.
Yeah.
You know, like when people used to come in from like the restaurant side. That's crazy to think of like it being like a 3-day event now
Yeah. At the Belasco.
at the Belasco, dude. That's crazy. I recently found out that the guy that the dude that Nate had posted about that had passed away recently,
Yeah.
my cousin Jake, his wife, that's her cousin's dad. So that's like yeah, so like a weird like small world kind
Yeah.
of situation. So that the Hood Santa dude, that's that dude's brother. And so that like I've known that girl since I was in high school.
Yeah.
Because I've known Dana since I was like 14.
Yeah.
You know, so when he posted it about around the same time when her name's Michelle, and when she was posting about her dad, and I was like, holy shit, it's the same fucking guy. And it blew my mind. It tripped me out, you know. And it's
Yeah.
like, damn, I didn't know that they were involved in all that. You know, that's really cool to know. That's
Yeah.
really really cool to know. Yeah, because For the Children is sick, dude.
Yeah. That's why I want to have Nate on here.
I know, dude. I would love to have that conversation with
That
him. Dude.
motherfucker's always busy though, always out of the country and shit.
I mean,
He just recently moved to or like got a place in Pomona.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I think the last I saw he was in was it Spain?
Oh shit.
Just fly out there, dude.
Just fly out there.
Yeah.
Because I told every time I've seen him in person, he tells me, he's like, "Dude, let's do it." And I've told him like, "Yeah, like we'll do it over a phone call or something," because I know you're on the road a lot.
Yeah.
But he wants to do it in person.
Yeah. I mean, it hits different.
Yeah, and I remember like telling Jason and Brian about it, and they just laughed. Like, good luck getting him, man. Like that guy's always fucking busy.
I know. It's like trying to hang out with Omar.
Oh my, probably worse, dude. Probably worse, dude. I hit him up about I forgot what show. I was like, hey, I'm going to the show. Like, I think it was the Jet show. I was like, if you want to roll, like, just like come to my house. Like, you could ride with me. No response.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
I don't know if Omar listens, but
Fuck you.
I was gonna say, let's hang out, pussy.
Yeah. No. I wish, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I still want to get Sergio on here. Speaking of that, I was talking to him about it last weekend. Because after the show, I drove out to San Fernando.
Yeah.
So I spent the day with him there, and man, he's just got so much cool shit going on with like the museum aspect that he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I just feel like it would be a good conversation to have with him.
I feel like that's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I mean, I have a vision of like filming it, you know. But I mean, if it's not like a realistic thing, because I mean, I don't know how big of like a production it is. In my mind, it's like filming some of like us talking, and then maybe have like just some like while talking, filming of like people like shopping.
B-roll.
Yeah, like some B-roll shit. You know what I mean? Like
we got all the equipment, dude. We could do it.
Yeah, Eddie.
you just need the ganas, fool.
Yeah,
Well,
Eddie.
I was actually gonna talk to you guys about something afterwards. Okay?
Yeah, Eddie. I've been utilizing my camera, homie.
Me too.
Let me see. Wait, is it shit that I
I've
can
been
watch?
taking a ton of videos.
Is it shit I can watch?
Nah. It's just a bunch of dick pics.
Damn.
Speaking of like utilizing my camera, I don't know what, like I loved how the videos came out of like you guys in Life of Refusal. I've been watching them and I'm just like, dude, like, and I've been getting ideas of like, okay, next time I film a band, like I want to do this, and then I kind of want to take the second camera and have set it up on a tripod because I still have the other one. But the only thing that I don't like about that one is the sound.
Yeah, but you can just
use the sound from the
exactly.
Other one.
Yeah, unless like you find yourself at a situation where you can tap into the mixer.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I like the raw sound of it.
It does sound cool like that though.
And I think I only want to do it with like these kind of bands.
Yeah.
Like Power Vines or even like shoegaze bands because like, I like the way the Days videos came out.
Yeah, like hardcore type shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. Gotta get the.
I've been, dude.
What?
No, I haven't. No, I'm working on a little video for my daughter.
Good.
I've been taking
hoping.
a ton of pictures, dude. Like my whole phone is just like, I've been learning how to use the dehancer. I got a sick ass filter. It's a mist filter with a VND filter in it, and it's a fucking polarizer. It's fucking sick.
I'm gonna act like I know exactly what you're talking about. That's fucking tight, dude.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
So what is all that?
It means that you can shoot in sunlight and still get that cinematic motion blur. You don't have to bump like the ISO up as high and make it look like kind of blotchy.
Or do anything in post that?
Yeah, no, well, you can't really fix that in post. Like,
no,
not really. No, it won't look right.
Okay, so it would just be like changing the frame rate like in real time.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to. You can keep
you
it
don't
at
have to do that.
24 or whatever. And the mist, it just makes everything look smooth. So
okay. Not like
any
misty.
blemishes you have on your skin and all that, it'll make it look nice.
Oh, okay. Like makeup without actually having to apply.
And polarizers get reflections out of windows or like
glasses.
Anything with reflection, water, anything, it'll clear it out.
Oh, nice.
It looks sick. But I've been telling her like I got these 2 ideas that I want to run with you, but it's gonna be too long to talk about. So I was gonna talk to you guys about it afterwards.
Okay.
And I might have a potential spot that we can film, which will be fucking dope.
Sick.
What's up?
But we'll talk about it.
That's what's up.
That's it.
That's it.
Later, guys.
All right. Bye, Eddie.
No, but because I've also been contemplating like for the show tomorrow. I've been going back and forth on like, do I want to film it or should I just go and chill? And I still haven't decided.
Dude,
Go ahead.
That was cute.
That was cute.
I was gay.
I was gonna say you should get a Pelican case, dude, and just have your shit stored in there. That way you can just like it's like a quick thing. You can just lug it around, dude.
That's what I was gonna
and
say.
it'll be protected. You don't have to worry about fucking dust banging it or anywhere.
Similar to like how I know like Swiss Gear does like gamer backpacks that have like semi hard shell. Yeah, there's something like that because they have specifically for like cameras and film. You know, so you can always where you just take it, and if you decide not to, like at least you have it in like a protected space.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and that'll motivate you instead of being like, oh, okay, I gotta grab it. You can just take it in your car or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see what's up. So you guys, yeah, damn, I fucking started like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got added last minute to that show?
It was like a last minute show.
Oh, a last minute show
Yeah,
in
kind of
general.
like in general, like because they hadn't done any promoting for it. So I think it was just kind of like a last minute idea, and when they said when they told me who was playing, that was I mean obviously I'm down because it's like a benefit,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm on board for that all the time, dude.
Yeah.
But especially when they were saying like, oh, like Badmouth is gonna play, Knuckle Sandwich. I was like, oh man, these are like that kind of like realm of the IE hardcore that I've been trying to like rub elbows with a little bit. So I took that as like, oh, dude, we gotta fucking do this, you know, because I think I don't know, at least in my mind, I feel like exposure to that crowd of people, I think they would think that we would be awesome. I think they would get a kick out of like, they'd be like, oh fuck, that was fucking sick, you know?
Yeah.
Just because I feel like we bring like an intensity that people could appreciate, you know, if they're not like super familiar with like the particular sound, you know. So I'm eager to see like how people
Like react.
dig it, yeah, how they react to it if they dig it, you know.
I'm gonna film it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll film it.
yeah. I want to check. I want to see Joseph's reaction to like all the kids that are gonna look like they're fighting invisible bees, you know.
You got the earmuffs for him?
I already put them. I have them in my backpack right now, so I didn't forget.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we gonna take Emily to a show, homie?
Tomorrow.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. She's still too little.
Just put her in a backpack.
But in one of those like cat backpacks.
You know,
that have
Swiss Gear has.
bubbles.
Dude, you should get a Pelican case.
I'll cut some holes in it. Oh man.
So you said you only watched one thing?
Well, okay. So I had been I had mentioned this before. One of my coworkers had been like bugging me to watch Yellowstone.
Oh,
And he's like, dude, you got to get on it. Like, it's really good. And I was just like, I don't know. I was like, what is it? What is it about? He's like, oh, cowboy shit. And
that broad strokes, yes.
but whenever somebody recommends cowboy shit to me, I never take it serious unless it's you or Eddie, because I know you guys would like love that shit.
So is it just Yellowstone or is it like 1883?
Just Yellowstone,
Okay,
like Yellowstone proper.
got it.
So I was just like, I don't know, maybe. And then I looked it up and I saw it was created by Taylor Sheridan, and I was like, okay, that
Is
piqued
that
my
Ed
interest.
Sheridan's
Yeah, dude.
brother?
Yeah. Who the fuck is Ed Sheridan?
I don't know, dude. Isn't he a singer?
Oh my
Are
god,
you-
I don't know.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, that dude. So is he your brother?
Yes,
All right. That's all I needed to know, dude. I don't know why
he's the
you're
guy.
laughing.
He's the dude who directed Hell or High Water.
Oh, that's one that I haven't seen.
Wind
dude.
River?
Wind River is fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
same same
I
direct same
love that
creator.
movie.
So I believe he writes and directs like all of that shit,
So it's like personal projects.
dude. It's sick.
So yeah, like I saw that and I was like, okay. I put it on my watch list, still hadn't checked it out. And then I was looking more into it, and I guess the reason he created the show was because he used to be on Sons of Anarchy as a cast member. He played, I think it was like Sheriff Hale. I think that was his name.
I've never seen it.
But he was only on like the first 2 seasons, I want to say, and they killed him off. And the reason they killed him off was because he had like creative differences with the creator, Kurt Sutter of Sons of Anarchy, because he would spitball ideas with him, and he would like always shoot him down. Like, no, like this is my show type of thing, you know? And I think they got into it one time, and he told them, like, why don't you just make your own fucking show?
All right.
And that's what he did, yeah, and he made Yellowstone.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what, I'll check it out. I watched the first episode. I watched it, and I was like, all right, I'm in.
Dude, it opens up fucking strong.
Yeah,
You're like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
yeah. I like it a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. It's becoming like one of my favorite shows.
It's good, dude.
It's really
How many
good.
seasons is there?
It's right now 5.
Yeah,
It's officially over.
Yeah, it's, the 5 is the final season, but like they have 2 prequel seasons. So they have 1883, and then they have like
How old is that show?
1903.
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
It premiered in 2018.
Okay. But I
I-
feel like I haven't heard. I keep cutting you off. I feel like I haven't heard of this show until like
recently.
Yeah, like this past month, like everyone's talking.
I
about
think
it.
you would like it, dude.
Yeah,
I think you would
I'll
like
check
it.
I
it
think
out.
you
I
would
heard
like
it's
it
good.
because it's. I kind of felt the same way going into it. I thought I was like when people say like, "Oh yeah," like it has like cowboy hats and like shit kicker boots, right? Like sometimes it's hard for me to take that kind of stuff seriously because a lot of it can be just be really like corny,
City
Be
slicker
very
shit.
hit and miss.
Yeah, and like like I don't fuck with John Wayne stuff. Sometimes when people recommend shit like that to me, that's the kind of vibe I get.
The Hollywood cowboy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's only cowboy because like they're literal like cowboys.
Yeah.
Like in the sense of like they're it's a cattle ranch.
Yeah.
But it's contemporary.
Like
And-
Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah. So like so Kevin Costner's like the family like
He's a patriarch.
the patriarch, right?
Yeah.
And it takes place like in like Yellowstone, and it's like just like a struggle between him wanting to maintain his land, who's been in his family for generations, and businesses wanting to come in and encroach on the land for capitalist reasons.
Fighting gentrification, basically.
Yes, and then there's like dramas in between each character, like along the way.
I like the irony in it too, because it's like the land that his like ancestors took over, like stole from
The Indians,
the natives.
the natives, yeah. So I mean, yeah, no, it's that's, and I think that's what makes it like
Yeah.
so like it because he doesn't end up being like the protagonist either,
Yeah. That's another reason I like.
but
it
he's
so
also
much.
not like the antagonist.
Yeah.
It's interesting, dude.
The thing I could compare it to, as far as like character types, is The Sopranos.
Yeah,
Because The Sopranos, like, you sympathize with these characters and like you root for them, you follow them along, but they do despicable shit. But at the same time, they also do shit where you're just like, okay, like you kind of excuse it, I guess.
yeah, or there's moments where you're just like, I don't know, I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I would feel the same
They
way.
have their faults. and-
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I was in that scenario, like if I had to choose between like this family member and like this family member,
Yeah.
like like where would my loyalties lie? It's pretty good. I really liked 1883.
I haven't seen it yet.
That's the one with like where the very first like
Is it still the Dutton family?
yeah, but
Okay.
like the first Duttons
Yeah.
like on their way to that land, and I can't remember who's in it. What was it? There's like two country singers.
Are in it?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
don't
like
know.
Tim McGraw maybe.
I don't know.
Something. It's one of those. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Because I know Harrison Ford is in one of them.
That's the other one.
Okay.
And he plays like Kevin Costner's like grandfather or something like that.
Okay.
So it's like the turn of the century cowboys, But yeah, no, that's a good show. I like that show a lot, dude.
Yeah. And you said you haven't seen the newest season yet?
Not yet.
Because I started the 5th season already. I think I'm on the 2nd episode.
Yeah, I remember leaving off where like that one son got into politics,
Jamie?
Jamie, and like I have to rewatch it, dude. I have to watch it. Buckle Bunny.
Nah, it's a really good show, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm genuinely it's keeping me from watching other shit because I just want to keep watching it.
It's easy to binge it.
Yeah. It's on Peacock. It's a Paramount show, but I don't think it's on Paramount right now. So, but I've been watching it on Peacock.
I'll check it out. That'll probably be my next show then. I still want to watch The Penguin.
Damn, you haven't seen it
No,
either?
I'm gonna.
I haven't seen it either.
I was planning on starting it yesterday.
I just got Max though, so I'll check it
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because I ended up watching, binging the Squid Game, the 2nd season.
Oh, I still haven't finished it.
And
Or I
finished
just
that
haven't
one
started
really
it.
quick. I was quick, dude. You can knock it out. You can knock it out in a day.
I haven't even seen the first one.
No,
It's
Nah.
good.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
it's good, dude.
It's good.
It's not something that interests me, like from just at a glance,
So you don't like good TV shows?
It's cool, dude. It's a Korean show, so it's like it's so different
Yeah.
from like anything else you're gonna see, and I think that's why it got so popular. Like people were like,
So like, what's the synopsis?
in its most basic form, it's I think it's like what 500 people are chosen that are just like down on their luck, like bottom of the barrel, like they'll do anything for money to play this game that's like
They're schoolyard games basically, but to the death.
Oh shit.
So it's like red light, green light. But every game, like, people are gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, there's like horrible consequences, but if you make it to the end, you get like you're gonna be set for life. Like
Yeah.
you'll get all the cash and whatever. So I mean that's kind of the basic,
Like the
plot of it.
gist?
But yeah, but it's so anxiety inducing, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
and then like characters that you think like, oh, they're gonna be around for a while because they kind of played it as like, oh, these are gonna be like somewhat main characters. They end up dying like out of nowhere. I do like the second season. I think I like the second season a little bit more.
Really? Because I've been seeing a lot of hate for it.
Yeah, I don't know why, dude. But I think it's like I think people just wanted just a
rehash.
of the first season, and it's not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do get your games and stuff, but it goes a little more behind the scenes, and I thought that was great. And I think I like the characters that it introduces in the second season a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's interesting, dude. I think you should watch it. I think you'd like it, and they're super short, dude.
Because
Yeah?
I have
Really
I have
short.
seen the first episode of the second season. It's just him like trying to hunt down the guy. You know.
Yeah. But he ends up like being part of the game. Like he gets himself in it.
Let's see. I haven't got that far yet. So spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is in the trailer. But yeah. But all right. I think I saw 2 movies only. I'm just gonna start with the first one because Cowboys.
That's right.
All right, so a
Cowboys
movie
versus
that
aliens?
always pops up on like greatest Western movies of all time, Unforgiven.
Oh dude.
I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it.
I've always put it off. And I don't know why. Like I like Clint Eastwood. I like those kind of like slow burn cowboy movies.
Yeah.
I finally watched it, dude. I fucking loved it.
Dude, it's so good.
It's
I've
like,
never seen it.
dude.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was like on the edge of my seat, dude.
Bro,
like,
I can recommend so many good ones if you like that.
dude. And I had just rewatched A Fistful of Dollars.
That's a good one too.
Like maybe like a week or so ago. So I've been like and I've been playing Red Dead, so I've been like on a cowboy kick. So I'm like, you know what? This movie's always on a list. So let me watch it, dude. And I fucking loved it. I love that at the end it doesn't go like the way you think it's gonna go.
yeah.
Because it's like Clint Eastwood. He's living on his farm, taking care of his 2 kids. His wife has passed, and he's kind of like, he's in his 60s. He's old. He's doing all his labor work. He's just kind of.
He was a former like outlaw. Like
Yeah,
he was a gunslinger like back in the day.
But he was like the shit.
yeah.
Like,
he was legendary at that point,
he
but
had
still
a huge
alive.
reputation. But so it starts off with these 2 cowboys. They're like in a brothel, and one of them starts like fucking up some girl with a knife and like scars up her face, and those girls end up like getting together and putting a bounty, a $1,000 bounty on this cowboy, on these 2 cowboys.
Which is a shitload of money considering.
back then, yeah.
Yeah.
So this this young guy shows up at, I can't remember his name, but Clint Eastwood's farm, and tells him, hey, there's a bounty on these 2 people. I heard like you were like the shit back in the day. Like I would love to have you as a partner. We'll split it down the middle. He's kind of hesitant to do it because he's like, that's not me anymore. Like he keeps talking. He brings it up several times throughout the movie that his wife set him straight.
Yeah.
Like he quit drinking. He's like trying to live a good,
He's trying to be a dad, dude.
yeah, taking care of his 2 kids. He's trying to just provide for them, dude.
Yeah.
But even the kid says like, you ain't no like gunslinger. Like you're like over here falling over. Like you're fucking old. Like you're dusty, So
Yeah, he's like fixing a fence and shit, dude. Like
Yeah.
like in his son's eyes, he's like, I don't see what this fool sees in you, dude.
yeah, But he's like, you know what? The offer is open.
Yeah.
If you want to, like, we'll split it down the middle. He ends up like thinking like, you know what? I could do this one last thing, and I can start a new life with the kids somewhere else, move, and kind of get them situated before.
Yeah, and
he
like put all of
passes.
this shit behind me, like for good.
Yeah, so he ends up getting his one of his old partners from back in the day, which is played by Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Really?
Yeah. Which I didn't even know.
What
he was
year
in the
did this
movie.
come out?
92.
What, black people can't be in cowboy movies?
No. No, because I wanted to gauge how, like, if he still had his hand.
Who?
Morgan Freeman. Because you know his hand's dead, right?
Really?
Have you not noticed? Have you noticed it?
No.
Yeah. That's why he always wears a glove. If you watch, I think it was, I don't remember if it was Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises. There's a scene where he's like climbing a ladder in the movie from the sewer. The way he's climbing, he's going like this and then using his wrist. His left hand is dead.
So he's like the dude from Happy Gilmore?
No, like he has the hand, but it's dead. Like it's paralyzed.
Oh, wow.
Like, and he always wears a glove because it looks.
Well, this movie came out like late 90s?
92.
Or so early
just said
90s.
that.
So, yeah, right. So just before Tombstone. So
I don't know, like I believe that happened as an injury, like while he was filming something. I can't remember what it was. Though.
I think he definitely, because he's riding horses and like shooting rifles.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Okay.
So
this is like back in the day, dude.
yeah, I think this is like he's already kind of established, but he wasn't like.
Yeah, like
He hasn't
riding
done
the
seven
Shawshank
yet.
like success.
Okay.
But dude, this movie, like, it's so realistic, and just the way it portrays like the inner conflict they have, and like this, like, dude, his character, you feel so fucking bad for him because he can't, like, his aim sucks now.
Yeah.
And then there's a moment where they catch up to one of the cowboys, and Morgan Freeman's character has like a straight shot. Like he's like the shit with the rifle, and he can't shoot. Like he fucking ends up like backing out of it, and you can just tell like he's so down on himself like about it. Like he's like, fuck, I just fucked everything up for you guys. Like, and then you get to see like, okay, Clint Eastwood, like he has to do it, and you can see like the battle he's having with it. Like, fuck, am I gonna shoot this young guy for this money? And even when he does, like he fucking sucks at aiming, so he like shoots him like in his gut or something, like somewhere like random where he's like not really dead,
Like
but
not
he's
a
dying.
not a clean kill.
Yeah, like he ends up like just fucking everything up too. And it isn't until you get to the end where I don't want to ruin it because I think you should watch it. But
He finds his motivation.
Yeah, but
He becomes galvanized and like the arc, like the story arc, like is coming to its conclusion.
yeah, but what I loved about it is like I thought, okay, it's gonna go like a certain way in my head where it's like, okay, it's gonna go along with what his character has been trying to do this whole time.
Yeah.
And it just completely goes a 180, and I'm just like, dude, this is like the most badass shit I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
It's dope.
It's
a good movie.
It's such a great movie, dude. And
Oh man, I can recommend some good westerns to you, dude.
Have you signed up for Letterboxd yet?
No, I have to.
I think you should, because you can make lists on there, like movies, like a watch list, or even just lists of like
like a playlist, but like a movies.
basically, and you can share it with people.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And I think that you would be good at doing that. So
Damn.
you'll probably spend a couple hours on it. just messing with it, dude.
I spend hours on playlists, so I imagine. No, I should do it. It's free, right? You just sign up and then.
and I like, you could pay like for it, like to get extra features and stuff, and it's super cheap. But essentially it is free. It has ads on there, like while you're browsing. Like sometimes the ad will pop up. Or yours is free, right?
Mine's free. Yeah, I don't have the paid app.
How often are you on it?
Not as much as I used to be, but when I first got it, I don't even think that there was ads, huh?
No, when they first came out, no. But there's like little ads on it now, like at the bottom, you know, like. But I like it a lot because you can also select what streaming services you use. So then when you look up a movie, it'll tell you if it's on a streaming service that you use.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
like
doing
that.
right now. What is Unforgiven?
Yeah.
Unforgiven, 92, Clint Eastwood, and it is streaming on Prime.
Dope.
Hell yeah, homie.
And now I want to rewatch it myself. That's a good
it's
movie.
really good, dude. I'm like, it's one of those movies that it's like the same thing. Like when I saw like fucking, late in life, like fucking The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and all that. I'm like, fuck, why did I not watch this way before? Because I love those movies.
And that's a trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like an unofficial trilogy. They did it just because they wanted to kind of like put them together and be like, more people will watch it.
Yeah.
Because they kind of don't have like any real continuity in him.
They
Like,
don't.
They have like he
Well,
has
I mean,
different names throughout.
Yeah.
Because even though like they call it the Man with No Name trilogy, like or whatever, like he still has different.
But
names
he's like
throughout.
that. He's like that in like other movies that are outside of that too, like the Pale Rider. Uh, there's another one where he plays like a phantom. Like same kind of story. Like helps clean up a town, but like nobody knows his name, and but like turns out he's like not really like there. Like he's kind of a figment of everybody's imagination. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
The set piece is super dope. But I don't know. My favorite one though is The Outlaw Josie Wales by Clint Eastwood. That's
another one I haven't seen.
That's a good one, dude.
I heard it's good too.
That's a good one, dude.
Dude, yeah. As a director, dude, I think he's so underrated. I heard like one of his last movies, Cry Macho, sucked, but
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Who, Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I did hear that it sucked though.
Yeah.
Well, isn't his latest one Juror Number 2?
Did he do that?
Yeah, I think he directed them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one
I
yet.
haven't seen it yet either.
This fool's like 94, still directing movies, dude.
I know.
Still writing and directing.
I haven't seen that one yet either, but I've been seeing a lot of like, I guess, bashing on it, saying it's too predictable, too like boring and long, and like a lot of like the plot points are way too obvious. But I guess that's the point of it, apparently. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know.
I feel like the last like big hit that was kind of like universally liked was
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino. Yeah, that was a good movie, dude.
That was
That was a
good.
badass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That only made me have a lot of anxiety.
yeah.
Do you guys like his cameo in Rango?
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that, dude.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Rango? You know which one I'm talking about?
I was gonna say raccoon, the lizard. Yeah.
Do you don't remember his cameo?
It's been so long, dude.
Where he's like hallucinating and he sees a cowboy in the desert?
Yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
I don't know if he voiced him, but it was supposed to be.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It was supposed to be the man with no name.
Interesting. Dang, so they're in the same universe?
Yeah. Rango is actually in the same universe as Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That I do know, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I remember hearing that or seeing that somewhere before.
Well, because in the movie at the beginning, you know how he's in the tank in the back of that car and it goes over like a pothole?
Yeah,
And he-
that's what's his name's car.
Well, no. It's the same highway that Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah. Like, so when the tank launches out and he goes flying, he lands on the windshield of Hunter S. Thompson and I forgot Benicio del Toro's character. Like he lands on their windshield and you see Hunter S. Thompson like look at him and then he jumps off the windshield quick.
Oh shit.
But then I found out that like Hunter S. Thompson, because he's an actual person,
Yeah.
he wrote the short story that Rango is based on.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's tight.
And I was like, holy, what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, but I want to show you, look at, that's why he always wears a glove.
Oh dang! It is just kind of like dangling there.
Can you, I don't know if you could tell.
Is that without a glove?
No, that's he has a glove on because it's just dead, like paralyzed.
Oh, shit.
So I guess what had happened was he got in a car accident in 2008, which left his hand paralyzed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
That
thought it was
sucks.
like an on-set type of thing, but no, it was a car accident.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Damn, you guys aren't making a joke? I was like, because I was asking what year it came out.
Shut
Yeah.
up, dude.
No, you should get on Letterboxd for real.
I'm going to.
For real, you
I'm
should.
going to. It's one of those things like that. It's on my running list.
It's a
You know.
requirement now.
Yeah, I'm gonna here. I'll do it like this.
You gonna do it live on the air? I can't see. You have a privacy screen or what?
Letterbox.
There you go.
So I put on like it's like my sticky notes.
That means nothing to me.
It means everything for me.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
I'm telling you because if it's in front of my face, cool.
You don't really utilize it anymore either, huh?
I haven't. I started and then I stopped again. It just I feel like being on my phone like it's not the same as like writing it. Cause on my that journal thing, that one you have, I keep updated. I keep that pretty updated, and I can go on forever writing on that thing. But just on the phone, it's a little different.
Yeah, it
Like,
hits
I'm-
different like when it's more tangible like that.
I'm very vague and straight to the point
Yeah.
on Letterbox. Like I'll have like a 1 or 2 sentence like review on it, and then just whatever the stars are.
Yeah.
With this, like I'll write like my grievances and all that, just because I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I use
I
this
find
for.
it easier.
Because like on Letterboxd, my review isn't a review; it's just a quote from the movie. That's all I write, and then with my star rating. But in here, that I'll write like
Yeah.
my actual thoughts.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That
I need to get one of those.
Only because like there are people that follow me on Letterboxd that listen to the podcast,
Okay.
and I feel like that's a good way for them to see like, oh, he just watched this. That means they're going to be talking about it soon. Maybe I should watch it too.
Oh, okay,
type of
that's
thing.
cool.
You know what
That's
I mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, because I think about our listeners.
It's weird.
Damn. So is that all you watched?
No,
What else?
I rewatched Good Time.
Oh, with
Robert Patterson.
yeah,
Pattinson.
Patterson. Yeah.
damn.
Motherfucker getting names wrong all the time.
Anyways, what's his name?
I don't know, motherfuckers.
Roberto Patterson.
Damn. Edward Cullen.
Yeah, Colin Young.
Colon?
Colin.
Oh.
Noscopy. All right, I'll stop. Yeah, I rewatched it, and it's been years, dude. The last time I watched it was like the year it came out, which I don't know how long.
I still haven't
ago.
seen it.
You haven't seen it? Have you?
Yeah.
okay.
It's my favorite Safdie Brothers film.
Yeah, dude, rewatching it, I caught a lot of things that I didn't catch the first time. I think this might be my third time, but like I said, it's been so long, and I just realized like how fucking ugly this movie is.
Oh,
but, like,
dude,
in a
yeah.
good way.
Yeah.
Because
It's
they
gross.
they do everything wrong, and it works, dude. Everything is so fucking blown out. The highlights are all oversaturated. Everything looks fucking ugly. The close-ups are like people's faces are out of focus sometimes. Like they just did not do anything traditional, and it made it work, dude. It goes with the griminess of the movie. This movie is so fucking gross.
It's the one where he's like he's like busting a mission for his brother or something.
It was like a botched bank robbery that goes wrong, and his brother ends up landing in prison because of his fault.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's trying to come up with like 10 grand quickly to bail him out. And it's just pretty much like there's no real like plot to it. It's just him just trying to get that money, like, and it all takes place like within like a day or so.
He does some skeevy shit.
Some heinous shit, dude.
Like he'll do anything to try to get that money. Like there's no like
no
he
line.
won't cross.
Okay.
Like yeah, but just the situations he gets in, it's like, dude, it's like the worst things that can happen. Like he has like the worst luck, dude.
Oh shit.
And it's
It's
just
funny too.
Yeah, it's like it has its funny moments. It has like its like fuck moments. It has its like gross moments where
I don't know if I can watch this.
yeah.
Oh wow.
It has like
I like shit that pushes the envelope like that though.
yeah, and it shows like how far his character will go, just to get this money, just to bust out his brother. So like in a weird way, you're kind of like on his side to like like he isn't the best human being. Like he'll take advantage. Like there's a scene where he's trying to get his girlfriend to use his mom's credit card to get the 10 grand that he needs to bail him out, and he ends up like running, like trying to bust out his brother out of a hospital. He ends up busting the wrong guy out.
Oh, dude, that shit is so fucking funny.
The first time I saw that, I was like, no fucking way. Just when you think like, okay, something good's happening, like,
and then this guy's fucking like annoying.
he's so annoying, and his face is all fucked up. Because like, you kind of go into his story of how he got there, dude. Dude, this movie is a good time, dude. Like,
Dude.
See what I did there?
Nah, I was whack.
Yeah. No, dude. I think you
don't
would
do that
enjoy
again,
it. It's really short. It ain't that long of a movie. Once it starts, it's just the ball's rolling, dude. It doesn't stop till the very end.
Oh shit.
It's very like anticlimactic, but it works, dude. Like, it works so well with the movie. Like the way like it's pretty realistic in that sense. But I loved it. I love it way more than Uncut Gems. Like I liked Uncut Gems, but I feel like it was
Same creator?
to me it was overhyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, same people.
Oh, okay.
Same people.
But that same style. You seen Uncut Gems? That same
Yes.
style of like
Fast paced.
people talking over each other.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's so much going on. You kinda,
Anxiety
like,
inducing.
Yeah.
That's the same.
But I feel like the soundtrack is so fucking good. I mean, I feel like the soundtrack just completely elevates the movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's so like it's very like synthy, but like that kind of like analog old school synth. Like
Oh, okay.
it's not like beautiful or anything. It's just like very like
Yeah.
like, dude. It's
Like
like
squared edges.
yeah, dude. And yeah, like and I already mentioned like how it looks. The acting is fucking good all around. Like there's not one person that's like, oh, it's kind of weird or everything just worked, dude. I love this movie. And yeah, like I said, rewatching, I found I never noticed like I always knew like okay, it was shot very ugly, but I didn't know like how bad it was until I started rewatching. I'm like, dude, like this is like an important part, and this fool's face is out of focus, like, but it's not like done like artistically, like to where it's like it's like trying to convey like a message by doing that, or like it's almost like they didn't do it intentionally, but they're like, fuck it, like it's in
It
there.
works.
Yeah, like they're using manual focus lenses instead of like autofocus, so it ain't gonna track. Like if you move out of like, because there's scenes that they're talking, they kind of move like a foot away and they come back, so they're kind of in and out of focus. Like the camera's trying to focus, but it's not really getting it, but it is. Like it's really cool, dude. Highly recommend this movie.
And then the brother's played by one of the Safdie brothers, one of the directors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And is he just deaf, or is he like mentally challenged?
No. Yeah, he because he's like in like it's like therapy / like
Because he is deaf, right? Doesn't he wear like a hearing aid?
no, I don't recall that.
No.
Mm-mm. He talks like how do I explain? Like he talks like he's like biting down on something. So I'm not. It doesn't really explain what is going on with him.
But he's like got a disability.
Yeah. He's definitely and I mean you get that, but it doesn't really go into what is what he has.
Because it's not important.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They don't like identify like, oh, he like cerebral palsy or whatever.
No.
But he's got like some sort of like developmental
Just
delay or something.
Yeah, because he's a little on the slower side, and you can tell like his brother kind of uses that as an advantage to kind of like string him along to like the bank robbery scene.
Yeah.
And then once he's like in prison or jail, like for the bank robbery, you could just see like
He doesn't belong there.
he doesn't belong there, and very quickly like he's kind of being rude, not on purpose though. Like somebody changes the channel that he was watching. He's like, oh, that I was watching that, like blah blah, and he takes the controller back, so he ends up getting like fucked up, and you feel fucking bad because like he gets like fucked up.
Oh,
That's
like-
why he ends up in the hospital.
Yeah, so he ends up like
Man, that already hurts my feelings.
no, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like you're like you fucking hate this character because like you like dude, you're the reason this brother's in jail. But he's also like trying to break him out. And you tell he cares about him to a certain point.
Yeah.
But he's also like taking advantage of him. So it's like it puts you in that middle ground where it's
Yeah.
like, you know, like I'm gonna leave it up to the viewer to decide like what you think of this character,
Yeah.
because it doesn't really
I
steer
like
you
that.
a certain way. Like
I like
it
that.
doesn't make him out to be the bad guy, but not obviously he's not the good
Yeah.
guy.
It's
you
not
know?
like bad thing happens, good guy does the right thing, story's over.
Yeah,
It's more nuanced than that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that.
It's
Yeah.
on Max. It's streaming on Max if you want to
Yeah.
watch it.
I think I just saw that when I was scrolling through it yesterday. Because like I said, I signed up yesterday. Joseph wanted to watch a hockey game.
You don't have the bundle?
I do now.
Because I that's what I have. I have the bundle. It's Max, Hulu, and Disney Plus.
That's what I have now. Yeah.
I mean, it has ads, but
We got the one with no ads, but we also use it for the House of Mexico. And I just want I'm just trying to like,
yeah,
top tier that shit. You know what I'm saying?
that's right.
So, no. So I saw it on there, so I'm gonna check that out. I have it on my watch list.
You should. You'll like it.
Hell yeah.
So, what'd you think of Nosferatu?
Oh, dude. I fucking loved it. I want
It's
to watch
tight,
it
huh?
again, dude. It's a good movie. I loved it so much. I saw it in Dolby. So,
Not
like,
even nominated, dude.
huh?
The Oscars are a joke.
Dude.
I stopped following the Oscars.
I never cared for it, but like the fact that like
It's like a fixed thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It definitely is.
But I mean, like, that doesn't, like, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, like, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was great. It's funny because, like, one of the first things I thought of was, like, because I take a shower like every day, dude, and like the way that he looks, I was like, dude, that's how I feel if I don't take a fucking shower, dude. I feel like I look like that, dude. The way he looks is how I feel, you know what I mean? But no, dude, I thought it was great. I liked everything about it. Alexis was tripping because she finds Exorcist type movies to be the ones that scare her the most, which is why she will not watch like Hereditary with me, because I love that movie, dude.
Yeah.
And like she won't fuck with like The Exorcist and shit like that. So she finds movies like that very scary. So she thought this movie was scary because of that element, you know. That shit doesn't really like scare me, you know. But I do find like that type of story like super interesting because like.
Cause you don't see that too much in vampire movies.
No, not at all. It's mostly like you know, seductive.
Yeah.
You know,
Like they
and
make it very romantic in other movies. And
yeah,
like,
it's
very,
more
like,
obsessive.
Yeah.
And I love that it's like obsessive. You know, because it just makes more sense. And I loved. I thought they really leaned into the whole plague element. Like I thought the epidemic part of it was. I didn't think that took a backseat at all.
No.
No.
No, not at all.
I think if you were to watch the other ones, you'd be like, oh, okay, I see why. Because like it like I'm telling you, there's scenes that
comparatively.
were, like, yeah, I don't know, but like there's like scenes where like it's just about the plague though, like just 100% about it, and it's like long takes and like very
Right.
really hard. And I feel like they mention it, but it was not as
Well, I feel like it was more so like it played like a role to amplify the dynamic of William Dafoe's character. Because like to everybody else, it's like, dude, you're like off your rocker,
Yeah.
the crazy
right?
old
Like
kook,
you're
yeah.
like a conspiracy theorist, right?
Yeah.
When it's like, bro, there's a real fucking scenario, like bodies on the ground, like, you know, like, and you're bringing this nonsense into this equation when there's like an actual problem causing like suffering en masse, right? But like we as the viewer understand that like he's just an alchemist, right? And he,
Yeah.
like so he's onto some shit, and they don't get that, you
Yeah.
know. I thought what her name, Lily Rose Depp. I thought she was fantastic.
Dude.
There's that famous like picture going around with her, like
With her tongue out.
yeah, and it's and it just says no CGI was used in this. How the fuck did she pull this off? It's crazy, dude.
No,
her
dude,
facial
the way
expressions.
that she was able to like, on the drop of a dime, dude.
Yeah.
Like three different, as if she's playing like three different characters in one scene, you know. I mean, I'm not one for like sex scenes, dude, in movies. I don't care for them really. So like the sex scene like that they had in that film, it was one of those things, like my only gripe, dude. Like
You
I
didn't
don't
get a
think,
boner.
no, like I don't think
That made me soft, actually.
I don't think they're necessary, really. Like
Yeah.
I think they're a waste of time. Like I think like anytime like in the Matrix or whatever the fuck happened, like any movie, dude. I'm like, dude, just
There's some movies I agree with you because that was like my problem with like Do the Right Thing, like that weird scene. Especially like later on, like we found out that she didn't want to do it, and the director was like, "No, you gotta do it." Like kind of forced her.
yeah,
but,
like it makes sense if it's like like if it's supposed to be like an assault, you know, or something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
where it kind of plays like a part as to like this person's like turmoil, you know. But like outside of that, like when it's like, I don't understand like what that meant.
they're
in
just
that
really
moment.
awkward sometimes.
They're super
Yeah,
awkward to me.
yeah.
I think they're time bad, and then like the music in those situations, they become like too sexy. Like, and I'm like, this is fucking. It takes me out of it, dude.
She called his dick game weak, homie.
I know.
He had to step up.
No, but like what I did like about it is like how, like out of her mind she was,
Dude.
And that, like, I mean, I imagine being like in his position, like, what the fuck is going on with this bitch? You know?
Yeah, she's
like,
all crumping and shit.
yeah, dude. She's like 1 minute she's like losing, like she's like sobbing and like going through like a mental breakdown, and the next thing like she wants to like ride the D. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of intense. But yeah, no, dude. I thought his voice was, dude, the way that like it sounded in the theater. Oh man,
It's
So
nuts, huh?
So dope.
Dude.
So dope. Like, it was a good choice to have seen it in the Dolby Theater.
Yeah.
I wish the seats rumbled more, dude. Like, it was tight. I enjoyed it a lot.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's probably like my favorite vampire movie.
It's now available like to rent on like digital.
Hell
And
yeah.
like physical copies are available now. And I guess there's an extended version, but it's only like 4 minutes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And I want to. I like this so much that I think that when I watch it again, I want to do it with like headphones on.
Yeah.
Like, but like my producer headphones. You know,
Yeah.
I really want to get in there like that. You know, because that's how I feel about like. You remember that The Sound of Metal?
Oh, dude.
Because I listen to that with headphones on. And
I want to rewatch that because that movie.
did you watch it while using headphones?
No, I just watched it on my TV.
Watch it, but use headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Dude, that movie's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking, but like trust me, do it with headphones on, dude. It hits different, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does, dude. Like the way that like the shell shock element of
Yeah.
it hits different with the headphones on. But that's how I felt about Nosferatu.
Yeah,
I
the
love
sound
the
design was
mustache, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, come over, dude. Like, he was super fucking huge.
Yeah.
I like that he didn't get a lot of screen time, like full
He's
on.
like in the shadows
yeah,
mostly.
like it was.
that made like that final scene when you finally see his like face like straight up in
Yeah.
sunlight, like so fucking terrifying, dude.
And I
Like,
loved that, like, he didn't like disintegrate into like dust or like just evaporate, like the
Well,
way that it went down at the end. Like, I was like,
He kind of
oh.
like raisined.
that doesn't happen in any of the Nosferatu movies.
Yeah,
Well, but the first one,
the first one he just
yeah.
kind of like phases out of the frame.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it, like
yeah.
disappears.
That's
you
what's
know?
up.
yeah, in the Herzog version too, he just it's funny, dude. He kind of just like spasms and dies. So when like the people go back in the room, he's just kind of like there chilling it like on the bottom of the frame, like just dead.
Yeah.
But he's just there. So that's what I liked about it. Like it wasn't like, oh, your typical like, yeah, burst into flames and ashes and like it. I don't know. Like it was just something funny about that. Like,
Yeah.
him just, oh, there he is, like on the floor dead.
Yeah, and then like, and I liked how like what's her name? Lucy, the Lucy character, right? Like I like that she was the one who was like the hero.
Yeah, that was what. There's all I'm telling you, all three of them are different. They all have three different endings, and yeah, I didn't see that like coming like that, like where
Me neither.
it's like she's kind of sacrificing
Yeah.
herself.
Well, I mean, at one point I felt like I did kind of see it coming, but I wasn't sure like how they were gonna do it.
I thought she would survive or something. Like,
Oh, I had
or-
a feeling she was gonna go down.
yeah,
Yeah, I kind of I felt like it was gonna where she was gonna be the person to sacrifice herself.
yeah.
Spoiler alert. I mean, it's been like a month, dude.
And then by the time this episode comes out,
Yeah, I mean, like if somebody who's listening
I
hasn't
feel
seen it
like
yet, then fuck
anyone
you.
who wanted to watch it would have watched it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get mad at me about this. You blame yourself.
now hit up Jose in his DMs and talk shit to him.
Yeah. No, I prefer it to my face. Hi, Eddie.
Throw tomatoes at him.
Yeah. Throw tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes.
No, that's the movie that I saw. I watched Wicked.
How was that?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I liked it. I thought Ariana Grande was made for some of this shit, dude.
Yeah?
Oh, dude.
I think she's hilarious.
She was really good in this.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up on movie musicals.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm very well versed in it. So, I went into it kind of expecting to see a lot of that similar shit, and it just kind of hit on it checked every box, really. And I thought Ariana Grande did a great job, dude. It's funny because like I'm vaguely familiar with the story, so I liked to see it. I've never seen the play or anything like that. I'm only vaguely familiar because of like the books.
Yeah.
And like I haven't like read them or anything, but like I watched like Return to Oz, so I'm like vaguely familiar with like the stories about TikTok and like Jack Pumpkinhead, stuff like that. Like beyond the like the Wizard of Oz. So it was interesting to see like kind of where this like with the story before, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But it was dope, dude. I mean,
So there's a prequel to that?
it's a prequel. So like, you guys haven't seen it?
No, I'm probably not gonna watch that, dude. I can't.
I
do
mean, there's
musicals.
there's a lot of singing. But it's a musical, dude. You know. But
No, I heard
it's a good story,
movie, dude.
It's a good story because like you've seen Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, I love
So
that
you
movie.
you see the origins of the flying monkeys. You kind of get a better idea of the wizard, and he's basically a fascist. And it portrays Glinda as not really being like the good witch, as we like are led to believe based on like the original film. And I have a suspicion of certain characters who are going to develop into like characters that we would see in
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
In part 2.
Huh?
In part 2.
In part 2, maybe. In part, because it is a part 1, so they're gonna be making a part 2. But I liked it. I watched it with the kids, you know, and they liked it enough to where they still will put some like some of the songs on like on YouTube and shit. It was a good time, dude. I liked it. But outside of that, dude, there's a couple of like documentaries, you know. One in particular was called Occupy the American Mind. It's an older documentary that kind of dives into the propaganda campaign that was basically conducted by Israel.
Yeah.
To kind of like sway the American mind into thinking that it's this like what they've been doing for the past like century isn't a colonial like feat for them, you know. A lot of like archival footage, you know, from back in the day, and like they kind of talk about like, you know, the like the Nakba and stuff. So it's an interesting like if people are interested in like manufactured consent by like by Noam Chomsky, they would appreciate what is in this documentary. I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a good documentary. I believe the one I saw was posted like 9 years ago. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's a good documentary. And then other than that was the one that I sent you guys.
The Lynch one?
The Lynch one about Oz. I thought that one was tight, dude. That one blew my mind.
Yeah, I want to watch that one.
You'll think it's sick, dude. It's super interesting. Like a lot of like side by side type footage, different narrators. It's super good. Like showing, it talks about basically because I guess that dude was obsessed with the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I had no
Like
idea.
he had like that's what turned him on to like wanting to make movies. Like he saw it as a kid and he just blew his mind and he became obsessed with it to like a degree that like it was an obsession.
Yeah.
And how he has elements of that film and that story littered in all of his work, and then like echoes of that in parallel works from other creators as well. Super dope, dude.
Yeah, I want to watch that because we talked about like, and I had told you about doing like an episode dedicated to David Lynch, you know, just talking about his work and like his impact basically.
I'm glad we didn't do that today because I didn't have enough time to like watch like Eraserhead or anything like that because I need to because I have never really seen any of his work.
Yeah, the only one I watched Inland Empire. I have it out right there, but I've only watched that one, Mulholland Drive, Eraserhead. So I got to get on watching the rest of the shit.
You're gonna love Blue Velvet.
I saw Blue Velvet. It was on Max, I believe.
Yeah, it's on Max.
Yeah,
Eraserhead's on there too. No,
Dude, the villain in that movie is sick, dude.
yeah.
He's tight.
What would you recommend? So I haven't seen any of these
The
movies.
3 ones I would recommend, and these are always like people's top 3 of his: Mulholland Drive, Blue Velvet, Eraserhead.
Okay.
If you have time, Elephant Man,
Okay.
because that's one of my favorites.
Is that based on like the actual dude?
Yeah,
Okay.
John Maverick or
So
something.
it's like
like
a biopic,
Kinda.
or based on a true story?
I guess it's just based on his life. I don't know like how far like it is how much of it is true and stuff.
I just bought it. I'm waiting for it in the
Elephant
mail.
Man,
Yeah.
dude, it's probably his easiest, like most accessible film because it doesn't lean too much on like the artsy side of film. It does have a little elements of it, but it not like
What about Dune?
not like Fire Walk with Me. Dune, I would recommend it. I feel like that's probably like
The weaker of.
yeah, like I personally don't like it. Like I've seen it like I think twice, but I don't.
I don't even
care
think
for
he
it.
likes it. Like himself. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had a lot of like studio interference. It just wasn't that great of a film, dude.
He didn't get to have it like with his vision, or
No, well, I don't think it's like his.
because wasn't
thing.
somebody else supposed to do it at first?
I think so.
Jodorowsky.
Jodorowsky was like kind of campaigning to do it.
He wanted to. Dude, if you ever get a chance to,
Have you ever seen the documentary?
I remember we got together to watch it, but like
dude, that
there was
shit-
just beer there, you know.
Yeah,
No,
no,
dude, that documentary's
Like I remember we were all like at Justin's house,
probably.
and we watched it at Justin's house.
Oh
Like, you
yeah,
go party
yeah,
or
we did.
what?
Yeah,
We did
and,
watch
like,
it.
and yeah, I faded.
That's what's up. That's
no,
what's up.
you should watch it, dude. It's so inspiring, dude.
Yeah,
And there's like a heartbreaking scene where he's talking about like why it didn't get made, and he's just like holding out some money. He's like, because of this stupid shit, like talk about money. And you just feel like you can see the heartbreak in his eyes, dude. Like
I love
it's so
that.
like,
I love that.
but he has like the whole book, like the whole screenplay, like ready to go, pictures, dialogue, everything. And he even says like if somebody was to make it into like an animated movie, like it's all here, it's ready to go. But you should watch it, dude. It's really cool.
He was very ambitious.
And it does what you had mentioned earlier with like the Lynch Oz thing, where it shows you like stuff that he had drawn out, like and that are in movies that came out years later, like Prometheus and all that, like straight out of this book, that were just inspired by it. Yeah, you watch it, dude. It's crazy. Like just the story, like the ambition he had, like how grand this film was gonna be. He wanted to make it like 9 hours, like. And not make like a part 1 or 2.
Oh,
Like he just
shit.
wanted to make a fucking 9-hour movie, dude.
Oh damn, that's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, he's like, I don't care how long it's gonna take.
Damn,
Yeah,
what is the longest movie? Because I know there's like the greatest story ever told. That's
long is
like
that one?
5-6 hours,
I don't know, dude.
and then you have like the Snyder cut.
That one's 4.
I know that new movie. What is it called? The Brutalist.
The Brutalist is 3.5.
3.5.
That's 3.5. That has an intermission if you watch it in the
Yeah,
theater.
and then Return of the King extended version is like 4.5, like 4:20.
How long is Roots? Isn't that shit like 4 or 5
Man, I haven't
hours?
seen that movie in so long.
I think that's just like 4 or 5 hours. What about the Temptations? Because
That's a long movie, dude.
is it a movie or is it a miniseries?
It's a like a TV movie.
Because that one is like 8 hours, no?
It feels like it, dude. It was one of those TV movies, kind of
Yeah.
like the Jackson one that
Yeah.
they did. Like
That Temptations one though is sick.
it is sick, dude. It's a good movie.
I love the part where they start performing "Ain't Too Proud to Beg," and he like comes out of nowhere to sing.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's like, "I know you wanna leave me, dude,
I refuse
to let you go, dude." That's just so.
I have to beg you, please, for your sympathy. Oh, dude, yeah. No, dude. I think my favorite part of that movie was when they're doing Just My Imagination, and that one dude who has like the alcohol problem, and when he sings his part, and the dude does a really good job of portraying like somebody who's sounds like a singer who has been struggling with an addiction problem. And like he like the way that he hits that note, like with such soul,
Yeah,
and it's like damn, like so when I hear the song back, like I hear it, but like having that scene in my head, like while I'm listening to it, and it just makes the whole song hit different. That's a long movie though.
that
too.
one's long. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious.
Well, I just looked it up. It's a lot of them are just like experimental like installations, which are technically like movie films.
Yeah,
I did see one.
It's like 857 hours.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's so dumb. So I mean, but like your typical like cinema, like I don't know what it. There's just too many
Irishman.
that
How
are-
long is Irishman? That one's like 4 hours now.
It was about 4. Like
yeah.
a little
That
under
one.
4.
That was like that was a long movie too.
Yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon. I think is 3.5.
I haven't seen that one yet.
No,
No.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
that one's really good. Have you seen
heard.
that one yet?
What?
Killers of the Flower Moon?
No,
With
that's one
DiCaprio,
that's
right?
been on my list.
Dude, that
forever.
one is so fucking good. That one is so fucking
All
good.
right.
All right. I did watch another one that I completely forgot about.
Dang.
But it's an
That's all the time we got.
anthology.
VHS.
Kinds of
No.
Kindness?
I've been wanting to rewatch all because there's so many out now.
What was that one?
I don't even know.
What's that one movie where it has like Hugh Jackman? He has balls on his head, like on his chin.
Movie 43.
Movie 43.
Fuck that movie, dude. That movie's so stupid. I hate that movie, dude.
It has a bunch of A-listers in it too.
I know.
It's crazy.
I think that shit's funny, dude.
What the most entertaining thing about that movie is reading about how it got made. It was all favors that like the actors owed the person making the movie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I thought that movie was great.
No, I hate it.
I remember everyone in school would be talking about like, dude, you watch this movie?
In
It's so
school,
fucking
is that
good."
it's that old?
I don't know. Is it?
You just go to school?
It might have been
randomly, or
work. I
what?
don't know. It might have been
you don't
work.
know names or like the value of time, dude. Like,
Yeah, we're in the 20th century,
wow.
19th, dumbass.
19th century.
So
All
what
right.
is it?
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
That is a good one, dude.
That-
Is that the one with what's his name? The actor?
Nick Nolte.
No, not that's not who I'm thinking of. He played
Tim Blake.
Tim Blake. There we go.
No, he's not in it.
Liam Neeson's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Liam Neeson's in it. Nick Nolte's in it.
Tim Blake's not in it?
he is.
Oh. Fuck you, homie.
Pay attention, dude.
No, Tim Blake. The reason I like wanted to like shout his name out, I guess, is because he's one of those actors who's like in so much shit, and you don't really know his name, but to me, he always stands out.
He's like the guy from Civil War.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons.
Yeah,
Jesse, is that his name? Jesse
Yeah.
Plemons. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he plays the singing cowboy.
yeah. In the first,
In the first
I think there's
bit.
like 5 short films.
Yeah, there's like 5 shorts.
Before we continue, I just remembered I wanted to make a note correction. I guess on the episode where I'm talking about Twisters, and I said like I liked it, but the main actor kind of annoys me. Like his face annoys me now because he's everywhere. But I kept calling him Glenn Howerton.
Isn't that the guy from Always Sunny?
Yeah, that's
That's what I thought when you said it, but I'm like,
No,
I
it's-
don't know names, dude. I'm not gonna look dumb.
It's Glenn Powell. It's Glenn Powell.
Damn, both of you guys, dude.
Isn't
Yeah.
that like a congressman or something? Colin Powell?
No, that's Condoleezza Rice, homie.
There was the Colin Powell was like in the political sphere though.
Yeah, fuck that white guy.
Anyways, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, so how was it?
Dude, I loved it.
It's dope, huh?
It's a Netflix movie, isn't it?
yeah,
I think so.
it is. It's a
Um,
Netflix production.
Dude, so many greats.
Dude.
Some better than others, but great. I don't think, I mean, as far as I know, this is probably the only Western anthology movie.
Yeah,
How many stories?
I think it's like 5.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
about
or so.
5.
They're all super unique, like,
Yeah.
completely different from each other.
Yeah, and none of them like they don't even exist in the same universe as far as I'm concerned, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like VHS where they kind of try to fit everything
Yeah.
together, like, oh, it's the same universe. type
Yeah,
of
like
stuff.
they have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Like
And like some are funny.
yeah, some are funny, like and ridiculous. Like the first bit,
Yeah.
like with the singing cowboy, like it's like absurd. Like it's making fun of like, what's it called? What's that? That one famous cowboy dude.
John Wayne.
No, the one he does more. He does a lot more music. I can't think of his name on the top of my head. And then like the one with like Liam Neeson.
That one's sad, dude.
That one's super sad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and that's the one directly after that first bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like totally shift,
Different
a way
tone.
like a totally different like vibe.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be too long to go into like every single
Yeah.
one. There was my favorite one was about some this old guy digging for gold.
The Nick Nolte one, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's the favorite one, dude.
Ah, dude, it's such a good short story, dude, and it stuck with me.
Yeah, dude.
And I loved it, and my heart broke a little bit.
Yeah.
Watching it, I was like, no.
Yeah, dude.
But I fucking absolutely loved it, dude.
It's beautiful too.
Yeah, yeah,
especially
yeah.
that particular story. Like, man, that's a good one, dude.
Yeah, I recommend it. I mean, and like I said, they're all different. You'll find something you like, at least in one of them. You have to, because like I said, there's funny.
You would like it, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'll check it out.
It's not that long either. Like I said, they're all pretty short.
It's like the average movie length.
Yeah,
like maybe
but
90 minutes.
But I think it feels like it goes by quicker because it's like a
Yeah.
series of shorts.
Yeah, because it's broken up.
Yeah, but I loved it. Western Kick, dude.
Speaking of Netflix, I upgraded my ad Netflix to just the ad free. Not the 4K though, because that costs more.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want it in 4K, it's like
It's so ridiculous now, dude.
it's fucking $25 a month.
So stupid. Like why
And
can't
that was recently like yesterday or the day before.
It's become
It's
cable
been
now,
upped.
dude.
It was upped to 25 because I think it was like 22 or 23 before. So it's $25 a month now to have it in 4K ad free. The one I have is just the regular like 1080p, but with no ads. And that one is like $15 a month, I think. And then the ad version, the one that you get ads with, is $8 a month, which was the original
Price.
price of
Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
It's crazy to think like how far it's come from mailing in for discs.
It's funny because David Lynch had passed away, and people were posting like a lot of shit about him. You know, like this is my favorite movie. His like, I noticed a lot of people were posting like movies that they rented off of Netflix from the mail-in service. Mostly, I saw people that had like Mulholland Drive and Lost Highway.
That was my introduction to him, dude.
Yeah, like
Netflix.
And it was in like in those envelopes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix was the shit when like as a kid and being able to just order any movie. Like it wasn't like going to a Blockbuster because they wouldn't have like a lot of
And there's no
shit.
late fees. You could hold on to
Yeah.
it as long as you wanted to, but you can't order another video unless you mail those ones back in.
Yeah.
No, there was a point where you can get two at once.
Yeah, you get two at once. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I remember like that's how I saw like Gummo, Eraserhead, like all these weird films that I would not have been able to see anywhere else. At least not at the time, you know.
Isn't that also how you saw a Serbian film?
No, Serbian film. It was my homie's laptop. Like
Yeah, sounds
super
about right.
fucking. Yeah, dude. This was like when it was banned in the U.S. Like you weren't even allowed to like. It was hard. You had to like fucking LimeWire that shit, dude. Like
Didn't they have a crazy ass movie like that though? They had Salo, I think. Wasn't it
on
Netflix, like the mail-in service?
Oh, probably. That movie's like that's a good movie, dude. Like
Yeah.
as fucked up as it is, like it's on the Criterion collection,
Yeah.
dude. Like a lot of people consider it an important film, especially because the director got killed like 2 weeks before its release, like not even after. And they think it had to do with like him kind of like jabbing like the whole fascist thing. Good movie, dude. But yeah, dude, Netflix when it first began, dude, like it's responsible. Like it was an important like system for me
Yeah.
to watch all these movies.
Yeah, it was. That's when it was like, because there's still Blockbusters. Like you could still go to a Blockbuster. Because I remember like I would go to Blockbuster, and then we'd also have like the Netflix discs. And then when Netflix switched it up and to stream, that's when it was like game over, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember thinking like I stopped like collecting. Like I had like a couple of DVDs and stuff, but when it was Netflix starting to stream, I'm like, oh, cool. Like I don't need to buy this movie anymore.
Yeah.
And then like slowly after seeing what it was slowly becoming, I'm like, no, I need to stop buying this shit
I
again.
feel that. I feel that.
Dude, me and Fidel have talked about this like years ago, like 2019, 2020, how we predicted, dude, it's gonna become the next cable. All these things that started as like, hey, you could stream it. You don't need to watch commercials. You don't need to do the whole cable thing with the antenna. You don't need any of that. And like, it's literally become everything that it was destined, like what it originally wanted to stay away from.
Yeah.
But it's all ads now. It's like, oh, if you don't want ads, you have to pay this much more.
It lived long enough to see itself become become the villain.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude. And like in 2020, we were making fun of like, oh, everything has a streaming service now. And it's like, since then, it's like 50 more have popped
Yeah,
up.
like there's like AMC, like dude, there's ones that I was browsing through and I was like, damn, how the fuck did MGM like
shit that you would never think.
random.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see what it's become. It's like,
I utilize like a third party,
Mm.
and it has like all of that shit all in one.
Dude, I mean, it is convenience, and it's like ultimately it's gonna boil up to like how much does that convenience mean to you, and are you willing to pay for it? And you know, like if you have kids, like of course it makes sense.
Yeah,
Like, you
that's
have
like
to,
the main
like-
thing, and like my kids don't value like the discs. You know,
Yeah.
If anything, it's just something for them to fuck around with. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to, it's like why, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you're a kid, you don't care. Like,
And like it's mainly for the kids, you know, because I mean, I either stream something that I can listen to during the day, or I'm like putting it on, like when I'm laying down in bed, because otherwise the kids are the ones using it.
yeah. Well, I mean, it, you know, it has its pros and cons. I like that. Like maybe if there is a movie that's I haven't seen, it like it could save me from like a potential like bad blind buy.
Yeah,
Where it's like, oh, I heard this movie is so great, and I end up buying it. I'm like, damn, this sucks, and I just paid like $40 for it. or
yeah.
whatever,
Now what am I
you
gonna do
know?
with this fucking disc?
Yeah, it's
Like everybody else knows it's gonna suck.
I could,
Like me with the tunnel.
yeah, dude. I mean,
You know what's fucked up too? So that movie was not available in the United States because it's an Australian film. So I had to order it from overseas. So that fucking shipping cost was like just
Yeah.
as much as the movie.
Oh wow.
And I bought it based on the fact that it was on a bunch of people's lists of like, oh, great found footage films, like disturbing found footage films. And I'm like, all right, fuck it.
there's certain movies, dude, that I'll watch that kind of like I'll disagree with people, but I'm like, okay, I can see why. That is a movie that I don't know how the fuck it got the praise, dude.
Yeah.
That movie just sucked. Like
Yeah.
it was so bad. It was just a bad movie, dude. But it's on everyone's like list. Like, oh, this
But
is
yeah,
a great
so like
movie.
I got it, we watched it, we talked about it, and then like a month later it became available to buy in like US markets. And it's not even like a special edition or it's just a
The
plain
basic,
regular Blu-ray.
Yeah, it's a bootleg.
I think even was it Umbrella did like a special like media book of it or
I think
something.
so. Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude. I paid so much money for that shit. Dude.
That's tight.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude.
We'll see everybody next time.